Hi, my name is Delmarshae Walker, and welcome to my channel. And I would appreciate it if you like and subscribe. What I want to talk about today is my belief in God. I'm not into religion. I've never been into religion, but I do believe in having a relationship with God. And I do believe that the Bible teaches us everything that we need to know in order to survive in this world, regardless of what's going on, but in the world in general. And I just want to kind of share with you one incident as far as my relationship with God. I would say I was in my early 30s. I felt like everything in my life was going wrong. I didn't feel like I was having a Job year. I felt like I was having a Job season where everything that could go wrong was going wrong. And so one day I just felt like I was at my breaking point and I couldn't take it anymore. And I was in my room sitting on the floor just crying, 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 crying. And I was talking to God at the same time. And I was just kind of telling him how I felt. I don't understand what's going on. I'm not the type of person that be in everyone's business. I'm not doing anything to hurt people. I'm trying to be nice to people. I'm trying to be a good person. And I'm trying to do everything right, but it seemed like everything is going wrong. And then it feel like I'm just steady losing. And I'm not, every time I made one step forward, it felt like I was taking two, three, four, steps back. And I was like just so mad, and I'm crying, to the point that I'm even telling God I'm mad at him. It's like, I'm mad at you. I don't understand what you want from me. You're not talking to me. You're not telling me what you want. I don't know what to do at this point. And so it was like I felt like, you say you would never leave me or forsake me. And if I chose to leave you, you would still come after me to get me back. So you're not going anywhere, and I'm not going anywhere. So you just stuck with me with this nasty attitude. And, I just don't know. It's like until you really let me know what you want from me, I'm just going to have this attitude. And you know exactly why I have this attitude. And I guess I felt like that because I never grew up in church. And so, going to church. So my relationship with God was just raw. It's just, I'm talking to him. And it's not a political correct way, I feel, to talk to God. If he's my father, I don't feel like it's a right way. As long as I'm not being disrespectful, there's no right or wrong way to talk to your father. That's how I see it, and that's how I've always seen it. It's like sometimes I feel like with church, they put limits and boundaries on how you should talk to God or how you should come to God or come to them and they'll talk to God on your behalf. And I just never understood that. And so as I'm talking to him, as I'm crying, as I feel like I'm just losing it, all of a sudden a warm sensation came over me and it just calmed me down. And the next thing I know, I woke up the next day on the floor. Honestly, it was like the best sleep I ever had. My situation didn't change. I was still going through the same things I was going through before. But the only difference was it was like a peace and a calm inside me, that I wasn't as erratic or as upset or as stressed out as I was prior to that conversation with God. But it's like I was more at calm, more at peace, knowing that in spite of everything I'm going through, in spite of everything I lost, I'm going to be okay. And so lately it's like a lot of different Bible verses, a lot of different scriptures have just been coming to me, just popping in my mind. And one of them is about Peter and him walking on the water. And in that Bible verse, they seen Jesus coming, they thought he was a ghost. And so Peter was like, Lord, if that's you, beckon me to come out the boat. So he came out the boat and walked on the water. But as he was walking to Jesus on the water, he started paying attention to what was going on around him, the wind, the waves, the storm. And he lost focus on where he was going, and he lost focus on Jesus. and he immediately started to sink. But the second part about that is, as soon as he cried out to Jesus, Jesus immediately saved him, reached out and saved him and pulled him out the water. And the thing that Jesus said to him is, ye with little faith, that he was telling Peter that he had little faith. And so if you look at everything that's going on now in 2020, 2021, it's a lot of distraction. It's a lot of things that are being said that you don't know if they're true or not true. And so my main thing is that I, or any Christian who understand the Bible and the relationship that we're supposed to be having with God, it's a faith-based relationship. We walk by faith, not by sight. And so we need to keep our focus on Jesus. We need to keep our focus on the direction that we're going into to have a successful life. We don't need to get caught up in all the distractions that's going on around us, because all they truly are distractions. You cannot control anyone else's emotions. You can't control whether anyone else like you. You can't even control if anyone dislike you. You have no control over anyone else other than yourself. You don't even have control over your child, your husband, your sister, your brother, your cousin. You don't have any control over anyone in your life other than yourself. So you need to, as an individual, myself, just need to stay focused on the direction that I want to go into, the direction that I want my life to be, and just keep walking in that direction and let God worry about all the distractions. He will take care of that for you. And that scripture was one of the scriptures that came to me that touched my heart. It's like, because I found myself becoming distracted with different things that was going on. And it's like, once I kind of got that in my head and I really, like sat with it and thought about it, I'm like, yeah, why am I letting all this other stuff concern me? It's nothing I can do about it. I have my opinions on it. I have my feelings about it, but I can't control anyone else. And I'm not the one that's in control over these different situations. So I'm wasting my time. So I need to focus on the things that I can control, which is me, how I decide to go through my day, how I decide to view the world, and things like that. And so just knowing that no matter what is going on in the world, God truly has me. He truly got me. He's going to take care of me. He's going to make sure I'm provided for, regardless of what's going on, whether it's the truth, whether it's a lie, or whether it's just rumors. I'm going to be okay. In the Bible, if you read the Bible, you would see a lot of things have been going on, but God people has always been taken care of. If he can pour manna from the sky to make sure his people get fed, if he can do all these things, he can take care of you. So when everything is said and done, you are okay and you will be okay. Just stop focusing on the negative, focus on the positive, and keep your faith in God. That's basically all I want to say. And thank you for taking the time to listen to me. And that's it. Bye.